Disgraced former Congressman George Santos wasted no time getting back on the Cameo app. He is now making personalized videos at $300 a pop. President Trump commuted his sentence after Santos served just 3 of his 87-month prison term. The return to Cameo is worth noting because trial documents say he earned $400,000 on the app before going to prison, and he was ordered to pay nearly $374,000 in restitution. But now he's saying this.
I can do my best to do whatever the law requires of me. So I don't know what that is. I've been out of prison for 2 days. I agreed to come here to speak with you candidly and openly and not to obfuscate. If it's required of me by the law, yes. If it's not, then no. I will do whatever the law requires me to do.
Joining me now, veteran Rich Osthoff, who accused Santos of pocketing money from a GoFundMe for his dog's life-saving surgery. His dog died. Thank you for coming in, Rich. I want to show a copy of the commutation order because it was posted on X by Ed Martin, a White House pardon attorney. And it shows very clearly he does not have to pay restitution. Do you believe he didn't know that when he was asked the question?
Oh, he definitely knew that. That's probably the first question that he asked. His whole thing is about keeping money away from people that he owes money to. And I'm not surprised that he doesn't want to pay them back. He's laughing all the way to the bank right now.
Well, in that same interview, Santos said he has been granted a second chance. And then he said this.
I have been granted a second chance. I have made a very concise decision to apply that for good and use that to make amends with my community, with my friends, with my family, and those who I have left a sour taste in their mouth.
He says he wants to make amends. He cannot bring your dog back. But is there anything he could say or do that would convince you that maybe he is, as he said, a changed man?
Not at this point. He's been so rude to me. He's lied about me. He's defamed me on TV dozens of times. He has no remorse.
So what was it like for you when you heard that his sentence had been commuted?
I still haven't eaten since I heard that. That was 3 days ago. I was really just sick to my stomach for the president of the United States to stick me in the gut with a knife, and every other veteran and every other military member to get a knife in the gut. He also knifed Holocaust victims, Holocaust survivors, and 9/11 survivors and victims in the gut by letting this guy out this early. He should have done at least half of his 7 years. This is disgraceful. President Trump, this is another thing in the long line of his disrespect for our military and our veterans. He wouldn't go to a Marine Corps cemetery in France because the weather didn't agree with him. He calls us suckers and losers. What's in it for us? And then him and Keg's breath go in front of all our generals and our admirals and just pretty much berated them and put them down. It's disgusting. He hates us.
You know, I think, let me remind people, because not everybody might remember the details, right? George Santos ran for office. We know he fabricated much of his resume and his background. He stole money from donors to buy things like designer clothes, to pay for Botox. The DOJ press release, I looked it up, when he pled guilty, said it would serve as a warning. His sentence would serve as a warning to federal officials that if you do this, you'll end up in prison. That's what the DOJ wanted the message to be. What message does him walking out of prison after 3 months send?
Him walking out of prison after 3 months is a complete travesty. The same with the January 6 people. This is a president, a rogue president now, just using his pardon power like a cudgel against everything that's decent, good, and holy. It's shameful and a disgrace, and I'm almost ashamed that I serve my country now. This is not the country I raised my hand 3 times to re-enlist for. That man disrespects the military and veterans and just about everybody that walks that doesn't wear a red hat every single day and every time. He's a walking middle finger.
You also say that through all of this, and it's been a lot for you, losing your dog and then being the target of a lot of lies that were said about you, you have seen the best in people as well, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. People have donated. I got a new dog when this went down 2 years ago. That was through Howard Stern's wife, Beth Ostrowski. That was really cool. I've had people call me out of the blue, people just mailing me letters asking how I'm doing. I have certain
people you don't know.
People I don't know. People actually will call to see how Cinder's doing and how my other two dogs are doing from time to time. Celebrities. I have a couple of people that have interviewed me in morning shows and stuff that call me now. I feel a lot better, but Sapphire still died, and I watched her die in painful death. And that guy is the one who did that to me. Every time I see him on TV now, every time he's commuted, thank you for the 50th birthday, President Trump. Every time he's commuted, every time he's on TV, it brings a wound right back into the forefront again, and I have to relive it because that's all anybody asks me about, you know, the dog this, the dog that, Sapphire, and I love her and I'm over it for the most part, but it still hurts every time I see him.
Anybody who has ever had a pet understands the pain you feel, but yours, I know, has been amplified by everything you've gone through. Rich, thank you for coming in, and I do hope you continue to feel the support of a lot of people out here.
Thank you for letting me get this out. It's very cathartic, and it makes me feel a lot better.
And happy birthday.
Thank you.